I need to put my hair down or something because y'all got me looking like a booger wolf. I don't like
I ain't
that.
got no hair, so be thankful.
Here,
I don't like
here,
that.
yeah. EJ ain't got no hair. I got my scalp pinned up for the evening. We good.
This boy here coming on looking like a damn fake ass Aladdin. I don't know what the hell he trying to accomplish.
But what's happening, everybody? We gon'
Oh shit!
what the
Oh,
fuck?
I'm sorry, y'all.
What the fuck
It
was
just
that?
it just started flashing. I'm sorry.
Is that a ring light?
Yeah, it's a light, and I was trying to. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's the fuck.
I need one for my phone. But yes.
She all discombobulated because of that damn neck. You see, you thinking about that damn man's neck, and your ass is discombobulated. See, this is what I'm talking about. Your
Right.
ass has to have standards.
Wherever my little hat lay, I keep a couple doobies in the ashtray. I'm a rolling stone, open up the closet door. You see a couple pieces in the bottom
Welcome to
drawer.
Baseline with Kings Talk Sports.
Kings and queens. We got the two queens in here.
For real. No, I'm saying for the first time ever, not only is it Kings talking sports, we got Queens talking sports. You know what I'm saying? And if Miss Danielle, can you get your light on, please? See you.
I'm brushing my hair.
I told you she
Oh, look.
discombobulated. She tried to get ready for Jerry. She tried to get ready for
I am
JJ.
While
because it's talking about
while she
water.
do that, I got a bone to pick with Baseline. You know, this is the podcast that Michael's cheating on Lingo with. So I just wanted to put that out there. You cheated on us with Baseline. It's cool. It's cool. You know, I ain't gonna cry about it. It's all right. I ain't gonna be too mad. You know.
You know what?
What
I'm
you
gonna
what you
go ahead.
mean?
I'm gonna
What
go
you
ahead.
mean?
I'm gonna
I
go ahead and
cheated
I'm gonna
on
go ahead
Lingo
and
with
just stop my
Baseline.
camera real quick 1 minute and let y'all take care of this because this will sound like some personal
Nah,
issues.
nah, 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 hell, nah, EJ. You keep your black ass here. Get your black ass back on camera. Don't fuck up my
If you
edit
trying to
with that
get me to
bullshit.
help your ass,
I don't need no motherfucking help. Help the bear. I'm fine. And what you
you
mean I
show?
cheated on Lingo with Baseline?
Cheated on Lingo because it was all about Lingo. Then all of a sudden, Baseline came out, and then I started getting jealous. I was like, "Oh, he just gone. Oh,
Hey,
okay. We just doing all these sports podcasts. Oh, we don't want to talk
Mm.
about
okay, okay,
Mm.
life no more.
and
Oh,
you
Then
know
he
okay.
what?
forgot to. Then he stopped messaging us.
Mm,
Then he
Yeah,
went
I know.
MIA
mm,
for 6 months.
mm,
I
mm,
know.
Almost like the man that had
mm.
a baby
Yeah,
on me. You
you
just
go ahead
look.
on
Yeah.
you go ahead on and handle this.
Mm.
Guess he didn't miss me. He didn't miss us no more.
Oh.
Nah, EJ, get your black ass back on camera. Don't fuck up my edit. I done already told you about that shit. Get your black ass back on camera. I don't need no
If you
fucking help.
asking for help, it's not gonna happen
I
for
don't
me.
need no
Handle
help,
your
nigga.
shit.
Get your black ass back on the camera like I
So
paid
why
you
you
now.
need me back on the camera for? What's the problem? What's the problem? What you need me back on the camera for? This involves Lingo now, and then Leah and Danielle is getting on your ass. So why you need me back on the camera? They ain't getting on me.
First and foremost, I could never cheat on Lingo.
Okay.
I'm actually referred to as Lingo because I embody it so much. I could never cheat on Lingo.
Okay.
If you say so.
No, that's wrong. This is what happened. I wanted the love to be mutual. I'm giving Lingo everything I had. Everything.
That's why he got that turban on his goddamn head. This boy in his fucking feelings and shit. He trying to get the grandma effect right now.
You motherfuckers. What the hell? What did y'all do? Shit, I wouldn't get no motherfucking response.
Oh.
I put links out for the goddamn Lingo podcast meetings and shit. Would nobody pull up?
And
I'm in there by
90% of the
myself.
time I showed up, even if we had to do a podcast with just me and you.
Mm,
90% of the time I was there. 90.
mm.
Mm.
Now the other 10%, you know, sometimes life was kicking my ass. You know, I'm sorry.
Hey, life was kicking everybody's ass. So I don't know what you.
Nah, for
Hey,
real.
life be life.
Nah,
Life was
life
life.
be life and for real. You can say
Life was
that again.
life.
But I'm
I
glad to be here on Baseline. You know, it's nice. You know, I'm a check in on Baseline, do some stuff with Lingo, and then we'll probably revamp up Queen's Speech. You know, we're gonna have a great 2024. You
There you
I
know,
go.
can
Now
feel
that
it.
we're
It's
gonna
gonna be
be
real
everywhere.
good. That's
You know,
right.
we
Speaking of
didn't
big
start off the year great because the Cowboys lost, but it's all right. It's all right. We're gonna bounce
man,
back.
look here,
We're
look
gonna
here.
bounce back.
Then I mean,
Mm,
Leah. Look, I know
mm.
you know I don't have friends. I have family, and you my sister for real. But I gotta be honest with you, girl. I saw this coming a mile away. I just didn't think it was going to be against the cat. I just didn't think it was going to be the Packers. Y'all have a history. Once y'all get in the playoffs,
Yes,
y'all
we
one and
do.
done.
We get into the playoffs, and then that first game, we fuck it up. Like when it matters
First
the most,
game.
we fuck it up.
First game.
It's kind of like
seriously.
when you talking to a man and he talking all this shit about his shit he gonna do for you. He gonna rub your body down. He gonna make your toes curl. Then you get him in the room and he
Why
can't
she
even
gotta
get it
take it
up.
there?
That's how I feel
God
about the
damn.
Cowboys right now.
Why she gotta take it
But
there?
don't do this.
Why
You
she
call
gotta take it
somebody.
there?
They
I
was
see.
soft for real.
Or EJ, check this out. It's kind of similar to a woman getting on the phone with you at around 11:43 at night after shit had got bubbly, advertising that WAP, telling you that throat is amazing, telling you
Right.
she gonna do all type of amazing shit like suck on your neck,
Baby, come
you know,
touch my tonsils with
all
that
that old
stick.
shit.
Yeah. All
And
that
did not
stuff.
it did and when we get into it, did not do a damn thing.
Didn't do
She
a
said.
Didn't
motherfucking
bust a
thing.
grape.
Wasting
Hey,
my motherfucking time. Exactly.
Didn't break a bottle in a
why
Vegas
you got to
parking lot.
bring me back to my old ways and shit? God damn, I'm married for 10 years straight.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I had an old phase, but damn.
So basically, what he's saying is, wifey, you got it. You doing what you need to do. That's right. Good job, wifey.
Then on top of that, she just started it off and tried to get it. We're getting real good, and then all of a sudden, she said she had to go use the bathroom. I'm like, huh?
Oh, wait a minute. Sometimes we really do have
Hey,
to go use the
yo.
bathroom now.
Hey, yo. Wait a
Huh?
minute.
But the mere fact is how she went to the bathroom. Like she didn't just have to go to the bathroom. She had to like shit. I'm like, huh? What the fuck she
Hey,
doing?
yo.
So
Okay, you
I
know what?
can explain why that happens. But with this baseline, I ain't trying to.
You know what? I left it alone. I said, you know what, man? Tonight just ain't your night.
Why you do her like that? She had to get all that out. You know,
This nigga just made me adjust my turban. That's crazy.
The night just made.
It's not that
This is
crazy.
EJ the
You
D.
do.
I am EJ the motherfucking DJ of the motherfucking
So
podcast
because
lingo.
she,
You know damn well
so because she
who
had
I
to use the
am.
restroom, you just canceled the whole evening on Bay. This
But
just
Made
show
the
it's
whole
just,
real.
room.
it's just the way everything just went. Like you nibbled on it, then you had to go use the bathroom. That sounds like a personal problem. Like maybe
I
it's
have
something
done that exact same thing
it's
before.
just
I'm not
it's
even
something
gonna
that you
lie.
don't need to be doing at all.
Oh, hey.
It happens, our nerves get the best of us and makes us need to go number two. Another thing that happens is when we're orgasming, we're pushing. Sometimes everything gets pushed. Like I've had to stop in the middle of sex and say, I gotta go to the bathroom. You gotta let me
Well, you
go.
probably hit the back of the throat. Hell, they know that.
Right.
I'm putting there.
You
I don't know
did what
what
I
the fuck
need to
that.
do, clean up, get the towel with the soap, make sure it was all nice and clean and smelling good again, and then went right back and finished up. You know
Dallas
what I'm
versus
saying?
Packers. Let's talk about it. I'm done.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
shit.
I'm done.
That was Packer
So
Sports.
Moving
So this is
along.
what got me about that
Moving
game.
along.
Most of the players on the Packers are brand new. Like they newbies. They barely got into the playoffs.
Only
I
one is
thought it was a
Campbell.
shoe-in. I was like, oh shit, we got this.
The only vets on that
Fuck that
team
curse.
were Aaron Jones and Campbell of the defense. That was the only two vets.
Oh, they all knew. They all knew. And they beat your ass like that. I mean, it wasn't just like they beat the Cowboys by a touchdown, by a field
It
goal.
was 48-16 at the half.
No. Exactly. And every time the Cowboys kept trying to come back, the Packers would put more points on the board and make it even more impossible. I was like, I just stopped watching the game. I said, fuck this shit.
So, Miss Danielle, would you like to comment being that you are the resident Packers fan on here?
I'm a Packers fan, but I did not watch the game.
Oh, you did? Hey, but you enjoyed it though after you saw that last score though.
And did. Sure did.
Couldn't wait to talk shit to Mike Thomas.
I was all over.
Here's
I was all
here's
over Facebook talking shit whole time. I ain't
Here
have to
was
watch the game. I knew my boys is gonna win. I ain't have to watch.
Here's
the
the funniest part about the whole game to me. I didn't watch it either. At around 2:45 last Sunday, I said, you know what? I'm drowsy. Let's get some rest. Something said, check the phone.
Oh, okay.
And I saw the final score. I laughed so hard until I damn near passed out because I was right. And Stephen A. Smith was too. It's like
Stephen A. Smith has been right ever since for 10 years straight now.
It's like for the past 28 seasons down here in Dallas. 28 teams started the season, and 28 teams then got laid the fuck down.
Decades. That's 3 decades.
And it's always the same shit. We want to blame the quarterback. We want to blame the linebacker core. We want to blame the defensive coordinator. The head coach isn't doing it this time. When are we going to say Jerry Jones needs to get the fuck out the way?
That ain't happening.
Maybe
He do.
That ain't happening.
He do.
That ain't happening.
I mean, does he? How much does he actually make decisions when it comes to the plays, though?
Every decision is going through Jerry. It's not going to change. And to be honest, my one single question is this: when, as a Saints fan, when is the excuse now going to stop? Because y'all been saying, as long as we got 5 championships, y'all can't come talk to us. Well, it's been 30 years. It's been 28 plus years, going on 30, that y'all have not made it far in the playoffs at all. So when does that excuse to say, you know what, we need to start winning? Y'all haven't won a playoff with Tony Romo.
Special. The last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl
was 1995.
People had to plug the telephone plug into the wall.
I wasn't alive yet. I haven't seen a Cowboys Super Bowl in my lifetime.
1995. I'm 39 years old. 1995.
Like 7 years ago. I didn't even
Google
know,
was not created.
I didn't know nothing about football. So
Google wasn't existent that time.
Right. True. Okay.
That's how bad this is.
Cuba Gooding Jr. won a Best Supporting Actor Academy Award the last time the Dallas Cowboys won a Super Bowl.
Okay.
The Waiting to Exhale soundtrack did monumental numbers on the Billboard chart.
He ain't lying.
He ain't lying.
He ain't lying.
Won the Super Bowl.
He ain't lying. That was when Whitney Houston was at her greatest.
So
he is not lying.
Why are the Cowboys called America's team if they don't win?
The reason
because
is
it was
because
a marketing ploy.
It was not just that, because when the Cowboys was first created, they was pretty much on primetime TV every single time. So that's where you get a lot of the Cowboy fans from. Is basically from the old school Cowboys, basically, where you had Emmitt Smith, you had Roger Staubach back in the day, you had Michael Irvin when he came on, and you had Too Tall Jones. Everybody pretty much was just basically like, pretty much everybody. Yeah, legends. So everybody was pretty much Dallas Cowboy fans because they were on TV so much. So essentially, they've been calling themselves America's team.
When the Cowboys first came into existence in 1960, them white and blue uniforms was like that. Don't say the swagger of the Cowboys was like
the
that.
Star itself.
The star
itself really just did it for a lot of people.
It does something. It's like the star on the helmet hits Dallas Cowboys fans the way the pinstripes hit for New York Yankees fans.
Right.
It's
the exact same thing.
It's the exact same dynamic.
It's the exact same thing. Betting, I'll tell you what it is about the Dallas Cowboys, because I've seen it for the longest. I said, because I've called it every single time. You could bet on those Cowboys during the regular season because they will win those games that they're supposed to win against. Sometimes they don't. But when it comes to the playoffs, you can best believe they're going to get a bone out of there.
They gonna fold.
They're going to fold. They're going to get a bone out of there some type of way. What can go wrong will go wrong. Just be patient. It's coming. And lo and behold, Miss Danielle's Packers handled their ass like I've never seen before at all. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all never watched the game. I watched that game.
I watched that game too.
That was just complete, utter. Jordan Love statistically literally outplayed Dak Prescott.
I read somewhere that the Packers had beat the Cowboys more in their own stadium than we.
Yes.
Or something.
Yes.
That's embarrassing.
Yes. They were discussing that during the game, that the Packers have more wins in that stadium.
The Packers had
in that
great
stadium
postseason success in AT&T Stadium.
That's just unheard of. Like, how does a team that literally does not even stay there, that is your own home, and they have more playoff victories?
And at first, we were doing good in the regular season. We were doing good with our home games.
You were.
And I don't know. I thought I was so happy. I was like, "Oh, we got home advantage. We got this."
Like, that was how y'all get owned by 4 generations of Green Bay Packers quarterbacks.
Because Packers know they're hard.
Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love. Y'all had
Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love now.
Bart Starr. Y'all got owned by all 4 generations of Packers quarterbacks.
Goodness gracious. I mean, when you put it like that, damn.
One thing I know about them Packers, when it comes to them quarterbacks, they know what they're doing.
Said me and EJ had a combo, and we were saying how great the Steelers were, and the Steelers are one of the great institutions of the NFL.
I remember.
At one point in time, I felt that about the Dallas Cowboys as a fan because I love their history. I love everything that they've done from 1960 up until the mid 90s. But the drop off was crazy, man. It's just every year it's a different excuse. Mm-hmm. Every year y'all are drafting terribly. Like, you motherfuckers had an opportunity to get Randy Moss, didn't do it. Y'all had an opportunity to draft Megatron, didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, go back to that Randy Moss thing. Go back to that Randy Moss draft. You know who else they had on that team that Randy Moss could have joined up with? A man by the name of Primetime.
Leon. Really?
Primetime was on that team before that draft.
So what do y'all even think all this bad luck comes from? Like, where
it's just it's not bad luck. It's just high expectations for a team that's good but not really that great on that level. Because the thing about it is, we just started talking about like the teams that they had. You had Emmitt Smith, one of the greatest running backs in history, loaded up with Michael Irvin and Troy Aikman, but you also had a defense led by Primetime when he came on and got you a Super Bowl. Like, those teams were great. Now, this team here, Michael Parsons basically just exacerbated like everything about this team. Yeah, your defense is good, but you do have some weak points.
Exactly.
You can't stop the run.
Do you think maybe
for nothing at all?
Too hard on our main people, like we depend too much on Dak, on Lamb, and we don't put enough focus on all the other players because they're just.
Well, here's the thing, Leah. When it comes to Dak Prescott, there's only one sentence that come to mind. You paid him like he should.
Oh, you think if he got paid more, he'd play better?
No, y'all paid him like he should perform.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
y'all paid that man.
Like, what was it, like a 5-year contract or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's due to get $60 million next year.
Yeah.
And what has he done for you? And what has he done for you?
Nothing.
And they're also in talks right now of giving Dak an extension.
For what?
Wow.
And
That's
this
a
is a
good question,
woman
Danielle.
saying this.
That's a good question, Danielle. That is a very good question.
But see, what I don't want to happen is for him to go to another team and then go to the Super Bowl with that team, and then come to
Well,
find
if
out
he
it was
goes,
really just
If
maybe
he
he
go,
needs to
if
go
he
somewhere.
goes, if he
that.
goes,
From what I've seen and like I said, I ain't been in football, a football fan that long, but from what I've seen, I feel like Dak is doing his job, but the people who are supposed to be guarding him, they don't do a very good job, and he's always getting sacked.
let me explain this to you right quick, because here's the thing.
Mhm.
When it comes to Dak Prescott, I'm not going to sit here and bash the man. Dak Prescott's a hell of a leader. That's a
Right,
hell of a man.
Facts.
He's a hell of a human being.
right. I
Great
agree.
dude.
I
And
agree.
Great dude.
Daniel Orlovsky said this on First Take, and I actually agree with him. We expect our quarterbacks, when they're such great people, great persons all around, a great person all around, just a great person to be around. You want that greatness off the field to match what's on the field, and he ain't that.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Dak Prescott may be a great person, but he is an average quarterback at best, and you paid him like he was great.
You paying him like he Brett Favre for something.
Exactly. So it comes down to, like, you see, this is what I was afraid of, and don't get me wrong, because I've came after quarterbacks when they get those big time contracts. I came at Lamar Jackson's neck. Lingo can attest to this. Mike, when Lamar Jackson got his contract, I was telling him, like, you better perform. Like, this year,
Mm-hmm.
I expect Lamar Jackson to be in this Super Bowl because he got paid like it. Teams pay you on what you have not done. They pay you on what you're going to do. If you didn't think that Dak Prescott was going to be the guy, that's why you wanted him to take a hometown discount in the first place. We believe in you, Dak. You're a good person, but we don't think you can take us that far. Now, statistically, he's been having some seasons, but when it comes to the playoffs, when it matters most, he folds. We can't have that. I can't pay you like that. So at the same time, Dak, you really got to take this hometown discount. Granted, he didn't want to do it. Him and Jerry Jones came at odds at almost to the point to where Jerry Jones gave in and looked at him and said, "You took me to the cleaners."
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Like, no, he literally said that to him on camera when he signed his contract. You took me to the cleaners.
Yeah, Jerry Jones said that I quote, if there's any quarterback that I could have had take advantage of me financially, it would be Dak Prescott. That was exactly what Jerry
That was his
Jones
exact
said.
words. And he knew his quarterback.
Here's the question I have. If a quarterback makes you feel like that, pay him for what?
Exactly.
And I don't want to hear that bullshit about I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. Bitch, yes you did. You got free agency. You got the NFL draft. Goddamn it. You got the supplemental draft. Goddamn it. You got 4th to 5th round picks that didn't get picked. Goddamn it. You got other serviceable quarterbacks out here on the market that you could have taken a shot at. It was a whole lot of options out here on the table. What you were afraid of was what Leah just spoke of. What if that goes somewhere else and turns up?
But hey, that's a decision you gotta live with and deal with. This is coming from a man who loves a team that ain't drafted a quarterback since Archie Manning.
Hey.
I've been vying for the Saints to draft a quarterback, and we never drafted nobody. We ain't drafted not a single person that's worth our time.
So here's what I'm looking at. What the hell are we gonna be paying DeMarcus Lawrence for beyond this season?
Oh, Marcus Lawrence got to get up out of there.
This has been one of the quietest seasons for DeMarcus Lawrence I ever seen.
DeMarcus Lawrence getting up out of there.
Honestly, I don't even know who that is.
You know what? Hey.
And that's bad.
We
And
did.
that's bad. Nah, Mike, that's your answer right there. You know what? I
I'm
don't even know who they
sorry.
the mere fact that she knew who Micah Parsons was, that
Yeah.
she knew who Dak Prescott was, that she knew who CeeDee Lamb was. That's
Yes.
the that she knows Tony Pollard. She don't know
She
DeMarcus
knew who
Lawrence.
Tony Romo was, so she's definitely on point.
She's definitely on point, but she didn't
I
know who
even
DeMarcus
remember
Lawrence
our
was.
last running back that we lost, who used to do this all the time.
That was Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah.
Wow. And she don't know who DeMarcus Lawrence
No, I
is.
don't know who that
Wow.
is.
Kid, you're gone. Just
But enough about the
What?
Dallas Cowboys. Enough about the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go to Miss Danielle's team because she's got a right to cheer today.
Mm.
She's got a right to absolutely cheer.
We
So
don't want to
so
hear that shit.
nope, 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 nope. She got a right to
Nah.
cheer today. She got
And
a right
then,
to
La
cheer
la la
today.
la la.
and then,
I'm just kidding,
So
kid.
let me
You're a
ask you,
girl.
Danielle. So as far as with the whole Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love thing that was going on like 2 seasons ago, I want to say, when he first got drafted. So did you feel that Jordan Love is that guy that can replace Aaron Rodgers after what you've
yeah,
seen?
Aaron Rodgers is a hard person to try to duplicate.
Uh-oh. I felt some kind of
Mm.
I felt some kind of tingling going on. Like when I said the name
Because I'm
Aaron
a big
Rodgers, he's like,
I'm a big Aaron Rodgers fan. I am. He's like my favorite. But I don't know. That's some big shoes to fill. I mean, I don't know.
4 straight MVPs. It's kind of hard to fill those shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
But
I
he ain't only won you one championship though. That's Title Town. That's Title Town.
it's just I don't know. I just still feel like it's big shoes to fill. Like mm-mm.
well, I
It's
well,
just it's just
I have a follow
different
up
because he's
question.
like he real huh?
I have a follow up question in reference to the Packers. Um, brother
Mm.
EJ, who did the Packers draw for Game 2 of the NFL playoffs?
Those goddamn 49ers.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know what that one.
Hell yeah, I want to see if Green Bay gonna be confident this weekend. I want to see where the smoke at this week for this opponent.
For that. First of all, y'all saved yourselves from an ass whooping that was going to be worse if y'all would have won that wild card game.
I agree. I agree.
I honestly, to be honest with you, that was what I wanted to see. I wanted to see that. I wanted them to go ahead on and I wanted them to get past Green Bay, go to Frisco, see
You
Frisco.
didn't want to see Frisco. You did
Yeah, I
not
did.
want to see Frisco. Mm-mm.
At least we would have
Mm-mm.
got through one game in the
I
playoffs.
wanted,
Yeah,
That
at
would
least
have
y'all
been
would have
real
got through
I
nice.
wanted
one
to see
game.
that.
But after that, once y'all went to Frisco, it was gonna be over with. I was gonna call
Well,
game over. That's it.
well.
Game
But you know the
over.
Cowboys, they do that. They'll surprise you.
They will.
No,
Like
they
that
won't.
time this season when they played the Eagles, I want to say they played the Eagles twice, but that second time I was like, oh no, I think the Eagles got this, and we whooped their ass. You know what I'm saying? And so they'll surprise you. We could have surprised y'all in Frisco, but I guess we'll never know.
Frisco
Well, they
would have been game
surprised me
over.
because as quick as they got their ass in the postseason, it's as quick as they got their
Game at
ass.
quick as
So
they came out.
So, ladies, what's y'all experience on dating guys that are fanatics when it comes to sports?
me
Like
personally,
how do y'all deal with that?
me
Oh
personally, it was
shit.
nice because my late husband was not a sports fan at all. So there was
He
no point
wasn't?
in me, not at all.
Really?
At all. He one time we were at my family's house and my uncle is a big football fanatic for the Saints.
Yeah.
He's a big Saints fan. And my uncle was like, "Come on, Lee," that was my late husband's name. And he was like, "Come on, sit over here. We watching football." I sat next to him and he whispered to me, he said, "I have no idea what the hell is going on." But my
Gotcha.
second husband, huge football fan. And at first, for somebody who does not understand football, it was intimidating when he was always watching. I didn't know what was going on. But one day he just sat down and he said, I'm going to teach you. Now watch. So this is the offensive lines, the defense. He told me what this is the line of scrimmage. I mean, he taught me everything. And after that, he gave me something invaluable. And that's one of the things I tell him all the time. I'm like, you was an asshole, but thank you for giving me my love of football. I appreciate that. So now, for me personally, it makes you more. It, it gave me like a little, positive in the dating scene. Like, oh, you watching football? Okay, well, let me sit next to you. I can watch football with the man
Oh
that
I
I'm
boy.
like
dating
football.
now.
Yeah, I like watching football too.
I'm gonna intervene real quick because we talked about this on one of my episodes on motherfucking podcast with Boss Man, aka Mr. Headquarters. Shout out Boss Man because he would be perfect for this conversation. So he truly believes, and let me ask two women on this show: do you watch football for the love of football,
Oh shit.
or do you simply watch football for the niggas?
I watch it for the niggas, but
God
if
damn.
it's a Packers or a Ravens game, I'll watch it. I will watch it.
Damn.
I started off
Yeah.
watching it because of a
Damn.
man.
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie, but now
Damn
I
it.
watch it. I do. I watch it for the love of football.
I was dating this chick and she was watching the WNBA. Sat down with her one afternoon to watch the game. I was like, Lord.
I mean, Candace Parker was my wife, you know what I'm saying? It still is my wife to this day.
Lord,
Oh, I'm telling
I
wifey.
mean,
man.
Shut up.
I'm gonna say a name for you, EJ. Age Wilson.
He had to get his thoughts together real quick.
You see what you did to my partner? It's crazy.
He had to contemplate his life there for a second. Headphones off before I lose my marriage. You back?
Baseline to EJ.
You back?
The boy over there stressed out.
Too close. Lord. Picture right there.
No.
Shit. Love and
Whoever
basketball
she
vibes.
is,
God damn it.
she got both of my podcasters over here just I guess so.
No, but she made me cheat on Candace.
Not made you
Sorry.
cheat.
I'm sorry, Candace. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We sorry, wifey. We didn't mean to bring up the mistress.
Sorry. She made me cheat on Candace. That first picture just gave love and basketball vibes. Jesus Christ.
Oh Lord.
Wait, I
who
get
really
it.
puts hope in the Dolphins though? Like who they really got a fan base like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can do.
Yes.
Because there's some people that claim to them what it was what year was that when he went undefeated? I forgot.
1973.
The 73 Dolphins. They went undefeated throughout the whole time and won the Super Bowl. That's the last time they won the Super Bowl. Was 1973.
Didn't lose the game.
Perfect season, didn't lose a game at all.
One of the most impressive things that ever happened in NFL history.
So that's something that Miami could speak to.
That's one of the teams that when I see somebody who's a fan of the Dolphins, I'll be like, for real? And the Jets. I'll be like, for real? You couldn't have picked the Giants? The fucking Jets?
Or when someone says like their favorite team is the Browns.
No.
Well,
no. Let's go back. Let's go back to the Jets. The Jets. My mother was born in August of 1967. The Jets' last Super Bowl victory was when my beautiful mother was 9 months old.
Oh, baby.
Shit. Shit.
I'm surprised they still a team.
That's
I'm
some
like, the Jets
perspective
still,
for y'all.
they still
That's some perspective right there. God damn,
They're
9 months
still
old. She's still drinking on Similac.
right.
And check this out. And as far as the Cleveland Browns, talking about the Dallas Cowboys, their last championship wasn't even considered a Super Bowl championship.
It was.
It was the
Now that I didn't know.
NFL championship. This is the last
How
time
many
the
years was
Cleveland
it?
Browns won the last time the Cleveland Browns won a championship, their helmets was made of leather.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh
It
yeah.
was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Samantha.
Jim
My
Brown.
brother is a Cleveland Browns fan, but that's because he's from Ohio.
And so in closing, is I really don't give a fuck about how you feel about this. Because at the end of the day, you get out what you put in. And if you don't put in nothing, you don't get nothing. But a reserved seat on the motherfucking couch. That's what your bitch ass get.
The fact that he said that with a smile on his face. Ain't you a
Yeah,
Cowboys
you
fan?
It's a question I need answered right now.
We still them boys. I be talking shit about my
Is
boys.
y'all still them boys?
We still them
That's all I
boys.
want to know. Is y'all still them boys?
Yes,
What I'm talking about? What no songs playing last Sunday night?
yes,
I
we
got the
still them
vocals.
boys.
I just need to know. Is y'all still them boys?
Nope.
Yes.
I'm just saying. That's a question I need answered.
Next
Is
season,
y'all still them
we
boys?
coming up.
There you go with that
I just need to
bullshit.
know. Y'all still the boys, the boys, the boys. Y'all still the boys. I'm just.
Say it. Say it.
I do not support
I
this
don't
message,
have the vocals.
FYI.
I don't have the vocals. I don't sing. I just need to know. Is y'all still them boys? Cause y'all don't make no playoff noise.
Peace out,
I
y'all.
have to do my